Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now, Anthony Volpe. Up and in, and away we go this afternoon. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that bat, battling with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a big swing and a miss. Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pickoff throw. Volpe gets back easily. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out in the top of the first.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And Judge spoils that one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot at a scoreless ball game. Back in the Bronx, and today on the hill, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That's out to center field. Bellinger in position. Puts it away for the out. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Second, the
we
right
could
fielder.
be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And a foul ball. Inside, and it's 1-1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
1 out, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back in New York, second inning set to go. Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
Stanton starting as the designated hitter. 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Right through there for a strike. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a foul out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Grounds one to short. Lindor. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
So digging in, Austin Wells. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. No score here in the second.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 24.
Jason Dominguez,
Jason
the next to hit.
Dominguez.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two out, space is empty. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throws to first.
That
And quickly one away in the second.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Way out front for strike 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Batting 6th. The
2 outs, base is empty.
Jesse.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Winker.
That one's in there, 0-1. Catches this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back now in the Bronx. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Cole back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher,
So next, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger coming on. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at first, 1 away. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Golden opportunity right here. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one finds its way through. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Bellinger up to hit. Right side. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Giancarlo.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That's inside, and that is ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. There's the swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he grounds one to the right side. That ends the frame.
He's out.
But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 2000 Hit Club, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. Taylor ranging after it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. Strike.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Yankees down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it 3-2. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that's outside. Ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Doubled his first time up.
McNeil.
On the ground. Volpe. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a
now
very
batting,
positive sign for him and for his team.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton.
Volpe.
And leading off, Anthony Volpe. Senga back to work. And he takes a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there to get the bat on his shoulder.
And a swing and a miss. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the ground to the left, Lindor sends it across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
The right fielder, number 99.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And there's a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, and now here is Juan Soto.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Struck him out looking. Mark Vientos now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Vientos.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Off the plate, and now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Tim
Yankees.
Hill taking over on the mound.
Number 41.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Tim
pitches out of
Hill.
him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Pete Alonso. This to third. Sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. This one in the air. Goldie brings it in for the third out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 4-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Cody Bellinger. The Yankees looking to rally. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The Mets trying to protect a two-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Wells up for the third time here, watches that one miss. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this
Leiter
one close here,
Jr.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
Leadoff
chance to
for
fight
the
back into the game.
The designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Tyrone Taylor digs in now. 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
4.
far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Line drive, base hit down the line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jeff McNeil will hit next. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. Safe, and they're up by 3.
Well, Furley, he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger pulls it down, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Goldie steps into the box. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This to third. Gets it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. That's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto snags it for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. So the Yanks go in order. And the deficit remains 5-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Leiter measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Up
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball. Vientos at second with 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Two and two.
And that's outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mark Leiter Jr. won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Out
Yankees,
of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake
number
Cousins.
61.
And we all know about his
Jake
slider. It's just filthy,
Cousins.
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. First
No, that's
pitch
a
just
ball.
misses. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Laced down the line, took the extra bases. Coming home, he will score. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. There's the strike.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. And they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 7 and the Yankees 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Senga back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
Here's the
Chisholm
second baseman,
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder
Aaron Judge at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Line drive. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.